Rolling along here at Key Stadium. Greg Rakestraw, David Burton. For the next few segments, we'll see a heavy dose of Matt Holmes. Our halftime show is sponsored to us by our friends at H.H. Gregg. The first guest in our halftime show is women's basketball assistant coach Tarryn Montgomery. She was a former player here at the University of Indianapolis. The Greyhounds last year a participant in the Division II postseason, a semifinalist in the Great Lakes Valley Conference tournament. Her appearance is brought to us by Sodrel Motor Coach Companies, Star of America, and the Free Enterprise System. They are the official travel provider for Greyhound Athletics. Star of America, we're going places, and anything else is just a bus ride. Here's Matt.
With assistant coach of the UND women's basketball team, Tarryn Montgomery, and practice has been underway for almost 2 weeks here now. Just how are your Greyhounds looking here in the practice portion of your schedule?
I think we're looking pretty good right now. We've got a few girls that are stepping up and trying to take different shots and different looks and seeing different stuff from them this year. And then, of course, our returners are still looking good, and they're looking to be a really good leader this year and take over for us.
Well, and a pretty experienced team coming back for the Greyhounds this year. Perhaps part of the reason you guys are ranked number 4 in the country preseason by Division II Bulletin. How did you guys feel? How do the girls feel, about that ranking to start the season, preseason number 4 in the country?
Well, first the initial thought was a little bit shocking, but very good to see, we're getting credit and people are finally recognizing us and seeing we're doing some good things here. And last year proved to be a good year. We fell a little short, but we did some good things. And then really we just told the girls, it's good to see this stuff, but at the same time it means nothing right now, and we got to go out there and prove it. I mean, we haven't even hit the court for the first game, so we have a lot to do, a lot of work still to put in.
And one of the key players, maybe reasons you're number 4 in the country, the return of the leading scorer from the GLVC last season, your guard, Kristen Turner. How does she look here early in practice going into her senior season?
Right, Kristen Turner, she does great things for us. She's a phenomenal player. And after this summer, she's come back ready to really do some things for us, and she's looking to really fill a leadership role, and she's already starting to knock some shots down that we expect her to make all the time. So.
Any new wrinkles, perhaps, that she may have added to her game to kind of surprise opponents this year? Just continue to get better at the things she was already good at.
She's just getting better at the things she's already good at. I mean, she is naturally a very athletic girl, and she does some great things, and every day, we're surprised at some of the stuff that she's able to do, and so that's what she's going to keep doing. She's just going to get in there and score for us. So. Speaking
of athleticism, perhaps what'll go down as probably the best shot blocker this program has ever seen, and Sydney Weinert. How does she look coming back here now for her senior season, the transfer from IPFW?
Right, Sydney is an amazing blocker, and she was out a little bit for the season last year, so she lost some of her blocks out there, but I think she's ready, and we got her some knee pads this year, so that way she's ready to get out there and she's extra into it, and so it's all good. And she's also looking to score a little bit more, and so she's been working on a lot of her post moves and stuff like that. So.
How much does it help to have as an experienced a team as you have coming back, 4 returning starters, a bevy of upperclassmen and juniors and seniors? How much does that help, especially this early part of practice, to get ready, maybe able to put in new wrinkles and just the things that you benefit from having so much returning experience?
Right, it's helped so much this year because last year with Coach Popa taking the reins, it was a different transition, but this year the girls know what we're doing, they know what to expect, and they're bringing up the new girls and teaching them exactly what we expect and what we want to see from them. So it's been great to have the leadership and bringing these girls back with us.
Any new wrinkles that you guys are kind of able to put in as well with so many experienced players that you maybe don't have to work as implementing some of the introductory things of the offense and defense that you're looking to kind of do differently, newer this year?
Right. I wouldn't say so much wrinkles. It's all about the beginning of the year, girls getting familiar with each other again, and just really having patience for the offense and trusting that we're putting them in the right position to score and do great things out there. So.
Speaking of newcomers, you've got a few, including another Division I transfer. Tell us a little about her and how she might be able to help you this year.
Okay, Kirsten Gleesman, she's coming out of Wright State, D1 transfer. She'll be a sophomore for us. She's just another body that we've got in the post, and she does some great things. I mean, she's got a look that we haven't had, really very strong and physical, and she also can get out and score a little bit on the perimeter. So we're hoping to see that from her, too, a little bit this year.
Speaking of Wright State, I believe you see them next week in an exhibition game. Tell us about the exhibition and games that you have coming up to get ready for the season.
Right, we open up with Wright State, actually, like I just said, on November 1st, this Thursday, and then we'll head back in and get a little practice in, and we'll head to Xavier on November 3rd and see them again from last year, and then later on the season we have an exhibition with Green Bay, Wisconsin, but that's a little bit later on. So, but we start the schedule out pretty tough, and so we continue to go with that. Learn.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for the time. Good luck with those games throughout the whole season. We look forward to seeing you again here on the UND Television Network later on in the season.
Right. Thank you for having me.
University of Indianapolis assistant coach Tarryn Montgomery. Reminder, 3 games live on the UND Television Network this year, January 26th, February 14th, and February 28th. More of the H.H. Gregg halftime show in a moment here on the UND Television Network.